Alright, here we go.
We're off. NachoBrado versus Beleos with Executioner as our first track.
Oh! Beleos miscalculated that one. That narrow little hole is... Yeah.
Always scary. Because it's not hard, but it's point to choke.
And he didn't know that you cannot boost down that slope. It will kill you. More often than not. Nacho in the tunnel of death. It struck him. Oh, that tunnel is insanely difficult to take. At least if you try to boost through it.
Does Beleos not know about the wall ride strat to get a more consistent tube entry?
You guys talk about the wall ride strat. I do not use it. I enter it tilting from the left.
I guess there's more than one way to avoid death there. As an N64 player, I never really had to bother as much with it, because the dying there isn't as common on 24 FPS.
Yeah, that's true. I am N64 as well, from the beginning. That's very true. Nacho saving boost for this long red shortcut. It is a shortcut, right?
Oh yeah, but this one, it's only faster if you have enough boost.
Alright.
So yeah, like if you're doing like RTA and you're starting there with EB undercut, you shouldn't go there.
Okay. That slope killing Beleos again. It's so treacherous. I mean, if you don't know about these kill spots, it doesn't make sense that you... I mean, he's not making any mistake. It's just that it's just a rule. Do not boost there.
But it was Nacho who did make the final decision to play Executioner. It came down to either this or Sebulbas.
It shows. Nacho is really confident.
And yeah, Nacho is also using the friendly assistance of Toy Dampener to take out some rocks.
Yeah, I mean, we should mention that to Beleos. I can do that. Because I had no idea that was even allowed in the tournament last year. But it is a benefit.
Yeah, the difference is pretty large here. But
yep.
With how the format works for the tournament, there are some ways how you can use these forces and bans to your advantage.
Right. I guess so.
Nacho with a 357.
Sub 4 minutes. That's actually...
And let's still point out that Toy Dampener got a sub 5 here, which is not bad, right?
Wait, hold on. Toy Dampener got us... Oh! Okay. I see now. I'm so confused. I was like, what? Yeah, no. This purple field, it's slightly magnetic, isn't it? It pulls you against the rail.
I don't think, no.
Is it just for show?
It's super laggy on N64.
Right. That's maybe why I think so. Oh, yeah, I remember that. too much for the hardware.
It's also because I'm used to playing with the expansion pack. Then you have the high-res textures. And
Oh!
oh no!
Hey, we got a lap record.
Over the course of this tournament, I suspect Beleos will improve pretty much every match.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The newer players, they can learn so much from these tournaments. And now let's see what the permabans are. Beleos banning Abyss and Prime Centrum.
Yeah, and the Prime got that nasty zigzag part, which is actually why I used to ban it.
The one you can skip with another font.
Those skips, I need to learn them.
You better do that, or they can be used against you. Boon Dive Classic and Adobe Mountain Round taken out by Nacho.
Oh, mistype. Oh, I told Beleos about the AI advantage on Uvo tracks. All right, now he knows. All right. Oh, so Boon to Eve Classics banned. That's a shame. And Beleos is banning bowls. Bowls roar, all right.
No bowls. Could that mean?
Gonna see some ban action.
Nacho does not want to play Peru Coast.
But that one is possible with Ben, right? If you're really going for it.
I mean, normally you would use Ben.
Oh, normally, all right. I mean, I was a beginner last year.
It could be a hint towards an no upgrades force. We'll see. And we're playing Malister 100.
All right.
Just not sure if Beleos is even aware of that. That if you start out as the loser of the previous match by banning bowls, opponents will think that you want to force them to play no upgrades, because bowls is the fastest no upgrade spot. So that's a bit like taking out Ben.
I mean, that's another important way of being a tournament. You need to have some mind games with other players, which I do not have at all. I just raise them.
You need to have a high level at mind games.
Yeah, my poker race is non-existent.
I agree with the chat. We need to use pod racing again in the Star Wars universe, my pick would be to make it the next take on the Fast and Furious franchise, but with pod racing.
As long as they keep the speed.
Just make it about family.
All right. Okay. Yeah. No. I want a new Podracer game, but not with EA.
Yeah, that's questionable.
No. Can you do the countdown, Andy? My keyboard is loud as.
Okay, you want the countdown from me?
Yes. Let's see some Podracer action. So Beleos is going bullseye.
It seems Beleos is scared of that hairpin.
Oh yeah, and I did mention for him about the lowering the frame rate in order to take such turns much easier. But I mean, he needs to get used to it. And I'd be more nervous playing bullseye because of how sensitive it is.
Oh no.
That's why. I mean, he's such a glass cannon.
He is.
Oop. Ooh, 36.7. That's a nice time. I know that Beleos, he's boosting using the second stick to get that meter up.
Oh, is he using a dual stick setup?
Yeah. And I mean, that's what he's used to. So, forgot to break them.
And Nacho's taking a death.
Oh yeah, sliding.
But that's too much of a lead.
He slided slightly into the wall. For some reason, makes you twice so much more sensitive than usual.
Okay, that turn was a bit rough, but he survived.
Yeah.
154 with a death.
That's really good.
That's the cleanest hairpin by Beleos so far.
So he's improving. 230. Yeah, Beleos is short and intensive, that's for sure. Methane lakes. All right.
Yeah, that the manual says that.
Oh, really? Okay. I didn't know that.
Okay, this time,
no.
no ban.
Can we really rely on the manual? I mean, the way they describe in the pod races.
Yeah, I know.
Give a key having the slowest acceleration, my ass. Or something like that, I don't remember. It's like the manual was written by people who has not worked at the game at all.
Bumpy Breakers is banned.
Right. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. Wait, Ben is ban, and Nacho bans bump his breakers. Does that mean he's afraid of playing bowls?
Ooh,
Sunken City.
I'm surprised that people play it so much.
Yeah, with that shortcut, it makes you sweaty for sure.
When we see Mars.
Yeah, what would be best, Mars or bowls on this one?
With full upgrades, I think Mars is better.
All right. Oh, it would be so much fun if you're seeing bowls versus Mars now. But I think Beleos is going. He's gonna go bullseye.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Beleos will use bullseye on his home track.
I mean, that's where everyone
going for
starts.
bowls.
Ooh,
Others
right.
might know this better than me, but maybe in the tier list, yeah, as Ace says, bowls would beat Mars here. It's just a risky pick, that's obvious.
I know that Enfro mentioned that Bedo and Bowls have the exactly the same steering, but I don't think so. I think Bowls is even more slippery.
Sure, but you would never prefer Bedo over Bowls with no upgrades or with upgrades, but Bedo is just really useful for RTA categories because you get him so early.
Oh yeah. I used to use him because I find him cool. Well, that was a warm up from Nacho. All right. Are they ready? Oh, all right, we're going.
It won't be easy to get Bowls through the shortcut here quickly.
All right. Hey, Andy, you did a countdown. Is the race going on right now?
Yes, it's starting.
All right, so I'm not behind. For me, it's 6 seconds, 7, 8 for Nacho. All right.
Yeah, Nintendo underusing their IPs.
Ooh, that was a close one for Nacho. Almost did it. Too narrow. All right.
Shortcut incoming.
Beleos doing the common hit one wall and go to the next one and die.
Solid.
Hey, Andy, do you know what sometimes when you touch the wall, you lose control for pod for like half a second.
And then you get thrown to the other side and die.
But sometimes when I touch the wall, nothing happens. But other times I used to lose control.
Those physics quirks with the walls, I really don't understand the details of it. It's just remember that's very, very common way of dying when walls are close together. And you scrape the wall on the one side and it throws you off.
So, ooh! I was about to. All right, that's a new spot, though. Do we know what frame rate Nacho is on? Because he was taking those turns easily.
What frame rate? I'm extremely bad at telling frame rates just by looking at it. I think that's something you can do if you're, I don't know, if you grow up on PC.
Oh, right.
Lack that capability, but I'm the same type of gamer that like can barely tell apart the different graphic qualities. I never cared about these kind of things. But I know frame rate is really important in this game. It's on the top left of his screen and I can't read the number.
Alright. Or the squeeze turn, as I call it. If you get stuck there, it's a death. And for those who don't know, lowering the frame rate actually affects the game's physics in some way. Making it somehow easier to make some turns, but more slippery. So both full frame rate and lower frame rate has benefits on their own, I think.
I mean, the game was really designed for 30. It's just that, yeah, if you don't use something like, how is it called? DG Voodoo or those tools to cap the frame rate, modern PC will just have a really high frame rate.
Ooh! So Nacho almost dying by those poles. That was close.
Or you're a console player of the new ports and you are forced to play a frame rate locked at 60.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh.
Completely missed the shortcut here on Beleos side.
It's been some unusual deaths, but
actually I want to look up what time Beleos got here at the qualifier. Got the 5:12.
No, he went for it. Oh. I know that feeling.
429 with bowls, a bunch of deaths.
Oh yeah, and there we go. Bullseye, barely touching the wall, and he explodes.
I think Bullseye's Podracer is just made of cardboard with some explosives put into it.
Yeah, with glue to stick everything together.
Yeah, but Beleos beating his qualifier time.
Oh. Ah, so Nacho's going 36 FPS. That's pretty low. I can't do it for the only reason that it feels that it's going slow. I need that. I want that speed feeling.
Okay, next set of bands.
Beleos banning Ben. Which means no wall record attempts.
Not sure banning bumpies again.
And this is where the mind games begin. Nacho's banning bumpies twice. Is it because he really doesn't like it? Or is he setting up a trap? He's actually pro at that stage. For later races.
Grapevine Gateway.
This is gonna get interesting. That's considered the hardest track in the game, right?
Yeah, I'd say it's the hardest.
Is it impossible with Ben? Or has Ace figured out some way to do it?
Well, it's still optimal to use Bullseye. People have used bowls for no upgrade. I don't think it's faster.
Wait, so which pod is the best for no upgrades?
Overall, it's bowls.
Oh, not Ben.
Ben is second best, no upgrades.
I see. And where's the Bulba then? Because he's the worst at full upgrades.
I think he's third best without upgrades.
Have you seen my chance cube?
Oh,
Niva Key, what?
not for going.
Let's go.
Not for going for the little guy.
My second born.
Give him some credit. I mean, he just put 2 gigantic engines behind his cockpit, and that's
Niva Key does not fear death.
No. I mean, everything he's going to hit it with his face first.
Straight on, huh?
At the 1,000 arbitrary speed units.
So Niva Key is a slightly worse pod than Bullseye, right? His boost is not as good.
It's the worst version of Bullseye. I think their traction and turning stats are flipped.
Oh, Nacho taking that shortcut so smoothly. For those who doesn't know, there is an invincible wall there that you can hit. So that turn is actually pretty scary to take. That Beleos dying by that zigzag turn. Oh no! And the lion killed him. Or whatever that statue is. And that was some smooth... What's it called, that part? Swamp, right?
And it's, by the way, not Dagobah. Different.
Yeah, right. And Niva Key is from Xeyugoba. It's a completely different planet.
And it's also, I also like that Barunda is not following the typical Star Wars convention that a planet has just a single biome. It's just the desert, it's just ice.
It's like George Lucas was doing fanfic to his own fiction. Oh no! Oh, not sure. He really tried with that shortcut.
That shortcut is so hard to use.
Yeah. Opens up after first lap, and it's... I mean...
Tempting.
Oh! And there we see. Touch the wall and died.
Yeah, the classic.
So for those who think that it doesn't look hard, try it. Try it with full upgrades. The amount of reaction you need to have is insane.
Yeah.
But again...
You need to use the midichlorians for this.
Yeah, sure. Nothing compared to F-Zero GX though. That game is inhuman.
Yeah, you need this really, really high midichlorian count to play that.
And there we see... That was the invincible wall, right? Killing Beleos. I think so.
I was looking at Nacho's side.
Yeah, it's really hard trying to keep up here. Oh,
Oh, Beleos dying while taking the left path. People usually go on the right.
I mean, to be able to keep the bullseye stable, it demands so much focus. Slightly touch to the lever can be fatal.
On N64, it's actually really nice to have a slightly worn out control stick to use bullseye.
Okay. I forgot them. My N64 controls were so messed up I could barely play.
True N64 runner knows no pain on his thumb. It can use his control stick in any condition.
Nice. Right. Beleos going for the swamp section again, which I thought was ice when I was a kid. Oh!
I mean, not sure.
Oh, what did I say?
Beleos.
Oh, I got a brain fart. Sorry. Oh, that was smooth.
Yeah, Nacho's almost done. Naturally, in a track like this, you will see a large difference. But not yesterday.
Okay. 421.63.
Yeah, yesterday, Nacho lost on Grapevine Gateway by less than a second.
I missed that. I need to watch that. Yeah, this jungle part can be. You really need to know. You can't really rely on your eyes here. You need to memorize and know when to turn. That's why it's so insanely hard, this track now.
I mean, Ace came up with some crazy strats to go through the swamp without breaking.
He did, but didn't he downgrade his pod for that? Wasn't that a no upgrade race?
It was I was just referring to like regular with upgrades.
Right, I need to watch that then.
Oh, that was for no upgrades.
Oh, you need to repair
Yeah,
quickly.
it should be mentioned that Grapevine is one of the few races in this game where you do use the brakes.
Yup. Absolutely. And for those who doesn't know, when your pod racer starts to go red, flashing red, you start to lose control. It will start to. It will be more
it's
difficult
now
to steer.
match point for Nacho.
All right. Will he pull up an ace from his sleeve? Is that how we say it? I'm not used to English saying.
Yeah, I really like the N64 controller. Great layout. And the stick itself would be very good. But yeah, it's just not durable. But I actually don't like the dual stick all that much because it doesn't have much resistance. It's like too easy to press. It's hard for me to. My English is too bad. So once again, no ban. This time Nacho doesn't want to play Mangasa Speedway.
He wants to make this a long one. And I remember playing GoldenEye back in the days with the N64 controllers. I had to walk around like a crab with the C buttons because the lever was basically useless. The stick, I mean. I keep saying lever.
Wait.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Beleos trying
I knew
to
it.
go.
Wanted to pick a permaban.
Yeah, he wanted to go to Boonty Classic, and that is banned. But no problem, we move on. Yeah, Beleos called it TBC instead of Beck. I was like,
I actually like to do that as well, just because that's what the game calls it. But yeah, I've started to use BEC as well because everyone else is doing it, and I want to confuse people.
So let's see what Beleos have in mind now.
Oh, yeah, the GameCube controller is really good. Might be my favorite one.
He went for it. Bumpy's breakers. Let's see.
I was wondering if he would go for it, just to be annoying.
Go Beleos. But let's see if that was a trap from Nacho.
So we continue to have no forces here. So meaning no upgrades or skips or all that stuff. Just regular Bumpy's breakers without Ben.
I mean, there's a lot of people who are used for no upgrade runners, right?
It depends. RPA runners are usually more used to it. You rarely have people that come into the game, only play ILs, and then also do no upgrades.
Right. Beleos ready. Let's wait for Nacho. And there we go. Or do we? No. Nacho tricked me. Hey, what's happening?
I gave the countdown.
Alright.
It's Bulls versus Bullseye. Two extremes. If you liked Sunken City, well, this track has a lot of Sunken City in it.
And one nasty turn. More than 90 degrees, I think.
And there's the things right here at the beginning that Nacho has to go through. Using bowls. Not the easiest.
Oh.
And it takes
And
the...
Beleos taking the lead. Barely though. Sadly, he's gonna lose it right over here. Oh, he's taking the upper road. It's slightly longer, isn't it?
I think people are always using that one.
We aren't quite synced, but it's so in right now.
Nacho doesn't survive the doors. Beleos does.
Maybe Bumpus really is his curse stage. He's taking that shortcut so smoothly though. Alright, Beleos going for the turn. It is break! No. You really need a break there.
After getting what might have been his best shortcut I've seen yet, Beleos crashes into the hairpin wall. That turn you were talking about. And on straights like this, Nacho can really use bowls to his advantage.
I mean, it must be difficult for new players because if you ask the veterans, they tell you to never break, do not break. So maybe
Unless
they take
you're
it too
on
much to heart.
Crabline or Fire
Yeah.
Mountain or Boomchat Classic.
Oh, and
It's that death again that you mentioned.
yep, one bump, one death.
Because in this game, every tiny mistake can kill you. I don't know about you, but whenever they pass underneath that bridge, I'm worried that someone accidentally does the anti-skip.
The anti-skip. Oh, you can fall.
Yeah, I mean, the skip that allows you to jump down can also go the other way.
Oh, that has never happened to me before, so I never thought about it. But now I am gonna think about it. There we go, Beleos. He has learned.
Oh, they're taking the upper route.
See,
Well,
that
I'm not going deathless, but I still think this is one of his best races so far.
Yeah, he has improved for sure. Oh, not that shortcut got him this time. But yeah, that top speed.
Denied
track like
for the
this.
shortcut, yeah.
And then those pesky engine fairies. To me, they seem to be random. That sometimes they take less than a second to repair, and sometimes it's
Yeah,
taking...
but in higher FPS you can...
Oh, come on!
Oh, no! That's so
Ruin his
unfortunate.
PB. I don't know.
514 and he takes the match.
GG's. That was an interesting one. Beleos was in the lead in the beginning. We're asking the players if they want to come for an interview. Or just some chill talk. Alright, Beleos not feeling for it, which I understand.
Oh,
Because-
Nacho.
Well, hello.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Yo, nuts.
That was fun.
Yeah.
GG's.
What did you think?
I'm really glad I got to go to Grapevine again. I wanted to. I picked Neva kind of because I wanted to kind of redeem myself from my match from yesterday with
Yeah.
Lightning, just to see how much better I could do this time. I can't remember what I got last time though, so
Alright.
I'll have to look at the stats.
It's always a crowd favorite to go Niviki.
And I totally forgot about my my traction upgrades for bumpies. I was slip sliding all over the place.
I mean, Beleos did not go easy on you with the track.
No.
Alright. You banned Bumpies twice.
I did.
Or is that an Achilles heel for you?
Well, he kept banning Ben, so I thought he was gonna go bumpy skips. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna not deal with that today.
Alright.
But it turns out he didn't anyway. So
I had the feeling
It
you'd
worked out.
have to play that one anyway. And he was in the lead for like half the first lap.
Oh yeah. The Bulls is way too slicky.
Because
Slippery.
he cut cleanly through that shortcut and didn't die on the doors.
Nice.
Oh, and you got a 4:48 9:18 on Grapevine yesterday.
Okay, so I think I beat that by a few seconds this time.
So you redeemed yourself.
Yes.
Nice. Do you have a no death run on single player on Grabvine?
I don't think my PB is actually. It's a 437. So no, I think I have a 1 death in my PB.
All right. Well, you better nail it sometime this tournament. That would be epic.
That's the dream, man. That's the dream.
I didn't
Yeah,
have to
definitely.
go for any no upgrade shenanigans or skips even.
No, I was kind of hoping for at least one no upgrades
Because
match.
I was kind of expecting it when I saw the first bowl span.
I was too. I can't remember what I banned because of that. If I go back here. Oh, I banned Brew Coast.
Oh yeah, right.
I can't remember why. I think I just didn't want to do Brew Coast with Ben.
Well, who's going to be your next opponent?
For me, I have no idea. Because I have no more matches scheduled for me at this point. I got 3 left, I think.
I don't think you're done yet with the round robin, right?
Right. I still have you, Solascalar, and then I have Nectarn, and that's no good. Then I'll be done.
Ah, you versus Celascalar.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's round
that's
4.
gonna be a hard one.
That should be good.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
that'll
fun to see
exciting.
you against Nectar again. It's like an old rival fighting.
Yeah, I think he bought me out of losers bracket last year, if I remember right.
Yeah, he did. And I think he said that he was on full frame rate on everything. He's like a full frame rate fighter.
Interesting.
But he might have changed tactics. I don't know, but I don't know yet.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly what he did in the qualifier. So yeah, we'll just have to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, want to add anything?
I got nothing else.
Then I think we can wrap this up.
Yeah. Smooth driving from you. It was really nice to see.
This was a nice match. I really liked some of the track picks. And it's
Same.
always great to see a rookie improving so much.
Mm-hmm.
Like the last Bumpies was probably the best one to watch.
Because of all the crashes.
Oh yeah. Alright, yeah.
Because at least there, it took you a while before you got in front.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I blame Bowles for being too slick to control. Of course, that was my fault. I forgot to upgrade traction. Because I did the same on Sunken City, I think. I think I went up to R300. But on Bumpies, I forgot to upgrade. I think I was stuck at either 60 or 80.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that's a major thing. That
Yeah,
throws
I was
you
like,
so
what?
much.
I should have changed myself to 60 FPS, but I kept it at 36 for some reason.
Yeah, that messed me up. That messed up my Mahonic on Doug Derby. I forgot my tractions one.
Oh, dang.
So yeah, it really makes a difference.
It does.
All right. Then, yeah. Good luck on the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks
See
to
you on the battlefield.
SpeedGaming for hosting us. And until the next match.
Which is tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern.
Nice.
It'll be Mikey versus Illander.
Sweet.
So see ya all, and may the force be with you.
Always.
See ya.